Imagine you work at a hospital and handle the budgets of 3 departments: pediatrics, emergency, and oncology. Right now, your report shows that all 3 are losing money and the staff wants to know what needs to be fixed first. Everyone has a strong opinion. Some want to start cuts with pediatrics, others want to start cuts with emergency and oncology. So, which department do you fix first? Or, in other words, how do you decide? The clock is ticking. In this lesson, we're going to break down a situation where you walk into a complicated decision and come out with a clear answer. What changes for you when you learn to move from too many possibilities to a clear, definitive answer with confidence, and by the end, a project you can actually use on any decision sitting right in front of you. Let's get to work. I'm Jason with Advercify. I build things to make you think, and I appreciate you spending time with me. You have a problem. When making important decisions on an apartment, a job offer, or anything else, you don't have a system that finds the best solution, and that leaves you at a serious disadvantage. Before we go any further, one quick ask. If you're the kind of person who wants to actually get better at thinking and not just collect information, but genuinely sharpen how you make decisions, hit subscribe. That's how I notice connecting with you and to keep making more of it. And if you've ever wanted to support what it is I'm building here, that one click is honestly the best way to do it. So hit subscribe and thank you. All right, let's recap. You work in a hospital where you discovered 3 departments are losing money and the board wants answers. Let's break this example down into 3 steps. Step 1. We have to figure out what actually matters before we start anything. Most people walk into a problem like this and immediately panic. But before we can make a decision, you need to get better at asking questions that can help you understand the main issue. Question 1. If one of these 3 departments disappeared, which one takes everything else down with it? And more important, think about, why is this question worth asking first? If you need more time, pause the video. Step 2. You have to find out which option can actually recover and how fast. You've identified the department that can't fail. Now you need to know if fixing it is even possible. Here's what most people skip. They find the most important option and assume importance equals solution. It doesn't. A department can be critical and still be impossible to fix in time. After looking at the data and revenue trends, you're not asking, is this department important? You've already answered that in step 1. You should be asking, out of what survived your first filter, which option shows the clearest path forward, and what does it tell you that you only had to evaluate that department instead of 3? If you need more time, pause the video. Step 3. You have to lock in the answer by running both filters together. You now have 2 things: the department that can't fail and the data showing it can recover within 90 days. Run them together. If the same department survives both, the decision is made. Emergency survives filters 1 and 2. So emergency is the answer. And here's the thing, you didn't need more information to get there. You needed a system for eliminating what didn't matter in the right order. That system has a name. It's called Convergent Thinking. Convergent Thinking is the ability to take multiple possibilities, options, pathways, answers, and systematically narrow them down to the best one. Not the perfect one, not a guaranteed one, but the best one available based on the information in front of you at the time. You've been doing a version of this your whole life. Let's recap what we've covered. The hospital scenario was just a practice environment. You walked into a complicated situation with 3 failing departments. You applied 2 filters and found an answer, and that system is convergent thinking. The people in the room who seem decisive, who seem calm when everything else is on fire, they're not different from you. They're just running their filter a little faster, and it's a skill that can be trained. So train it. You'll find a full project breakdown in the description. And if you want to practice this within a community of people actually building these skills, Patreon is where we do the deep work. Drop a comment on how you plan to practice your new skill in the open. I'm Jason with Advercify. Make sure you subscribe so you can catch the next video.